Do you need to learn how to write a better bio? That's the topic I'll be addressing today in The Right Question. I'm Daphne Gray Grant, the publication coach. Here's an email question from Debbie Garrity, a business owner based in Chicago. I'd like to know how to write a more engaging bio. What can you tell me? Thanks for the question, Debbie. Of course, there are a lot of different types of bios. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, about pages for your website, and speech introductions. I'll give you some general principles for a great bio. Just be sure to tweak them for your specific need. Today, I'm going to give you 7 tips. Tip number 1, be a real person. When people read or hear your bio, they should get a sense of you as a real, living, breathing human being. Share some info that isn't entirely business related. And don't be too formal. Use common, everyday language. YouTuber Sarah Dietschy has a great example of that on her website. See link below. Tip number 2, turn your bio into a story. Don't just list facts and accomplishments. That's boring. Instead, tell a story that shows how your life has come together as a whole. All stories have a beginning, middle, and end. They have characters and plot twists. The best stories are never items on a list. They're way more interesting than that. Web designer Joe Payton has a great About page. I love the way he tells it as a story. See link below. Tip number 3, watch your word count. Every bio needs to fit within a certain length. Twitter bios, for example, are very, very short. Speech intros should be less than 2 minutes and often less than 1. About pages for your website should be somewhere between 500 and 1500 words. Look to see what others are doing and match your word count to that standard. I like the way Tim Ferriss provides both a short and longer bio on his About page. See link below. Tip number 4. Consider which person you want to write in. Some people, like me, write in the first person. This means I use the word I. Others write in the third person, using the words he or she, even though they're writing about themselves. Some people argue it's better to write in the third person because you can use your own name more frequently that way, which is great for Google ranking. But I like the warmth of the first-person voice. Just think about it carefully before you decide. Branding expert Mark Ensign has a great first-person page. See link below. And the lifestyle page Cupcakes in Kashmir has a great third-person page. See links below. Tip number 5. Offer links to your own work. It makes perfect sense to include links to your own products and services on your bio page. The design agency Anton and Irene does a particularly unusual and effective job of this. See link below. Tip number 6, have a really great photo. A good photo is always worth 1,000 words, so make sure you have at least one. I get a really good professional photo taken once every 3 years or so. It's expensive, but it's worth it. French sculptor Pierrot Caron offers a particularly compelling assortment of photos of his work on his own bio page. And when you think about it, that makes perfect sense for a sculptor. You don't care about where they went to school. You want to see what they've created. See link below. Tip number 7, update your bio regularly. As I was preparing this video, I realized that updating your bio is something you need to do regularly. And it's not something that I've been doing. Thanks for asking this question, Debbie, because you've encouraged me to improve my own standards. A link to my bio page is also included below. Finally, let me wrap up with a quote from American businessman Michael Eisner. I'm not interested when people become successful. I'm interested in what made them successful. Debbie, the vast majority of people don't write great bio pages. If you can describe to your readers what you've done that makes you especially effective at your job, you'll have taken a first step towards creating a truly engaging bio.